Good morning. Happy Republic Day. On this Happy Republic Day,
Happy Republic Day,
Ravindra
sir.
Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust is providing you very new concept which is essential, particularly for the credit from the NAC. And I'm starting the program with the inauguration prayer, requesting Mona Lisa, please you start the inauguration prayer.
Yes, sir. Please close your hands. Om Sahanan Bhavatu Sahano Bhunattu Sah Biriyam Karvavahai Tejosvinam Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvisabhai. Om Santi Santi Santi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mona Lisa, for the inauguration prayer.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I am requesting Farah Ahmed. Are you here, Farah? Farah, are you here? Okay, maybe
Yes,
she
sir.
is.
Yes, sir. The music is loud, so I can't hear you properly.
Okay, no problem. Ravindra Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust started this Sunday webinar initially with the topic of consciousness and specifically the Johari window model that was presented by Professor Parthita Vishwas. Professor Parthita Vishwas currently is the principal of college and she is the academic council member of our institute. And slowly we have crossed 100-second webinar. So today we are going to present the 103 webinar. Our main focus is the green audit. Before that, I am requesting Gautam to say a few words about himself, and after that, Mona Lisa will say something. And Farah is the program coordinator. So over to Gautam. Gautam, are you here?
Sir, should I introduce myself?
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you, sir. I am Dr. Gautam Bhomik, assistant professor in Holdia Government College, Purbo Medinipur. My subject is economics, but I am keen student to our respected sir, Dev Dulal sir, in his postgraduate diploma course organized by our university named Bashu. So I am highly satisfied with class, and I am now ready to hear about the very interesting topic green audit, which is very important, especially for our college, mainly in the higher education level, for NAC visit. Just before 2 or 3 months before, NAC PR team visited our college, and they mentioned it, and they are highly satisfied with our green environment, and that was reflected in our score grade, that we secured a grade A 3.17, and NAC mainly green audit was an important part which was reflected, and I am very eager to know about more uh, from this seminar, mainly titled on this green audit. Thank you, sir, and thank you all participants.
Thank you, Gautam. Now over to Monalisha.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam. Good morning, Dr. Gautam Bhomik, sir. I am Monalisa Patnaik, currently working as HOD MBA at Saravada Women's Autonomous College, Cuttack. I am teaching the management subject, and I am the regular student of RPRIT. And today is the seminar of green audit. This is the 103rd Sunday webinar. I want to learn this green audit topic from sir, and this is also in NAC criterion 7.1.6. In the context of national educational policy, this we need to know now, because NAC is coming in our college, that is in third cycle is coming. So I need to know about this topic from sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Monalisha.
Thank
I
you,
will
sir.
try at my best to satisfy all of your needs.
Yes, sir.
So what is a green audit? A green audit in the context of the National Education Policy 2020 refers to a systematic evaluation of an educational institution's environmental practices. What are those? Now, assessing its resource usage, waste management, energy consumption, and overall ecological impact, with the goal of identifying areas for improvement and promoting sustainable operations within the campus, aligning with the policy's emphasis on holistic development and environmental consciousness. So when you submit the report to the NAC committee, then you have to write down, that is, what is the objective of the report. And in that report, please you add this thing. Key points of green audit in NEP 2020. Number one, environmental focus. It examines aspects like water consumption, electricity usage, paper usage, waste disposal, transportation, and green space within the campus to identify areas for reduction and responsible practices. Second one, sustainability goal. The purpose is to encourage institutions to adopt eco-friendly practice, minimize their environmental footprints, and promote environmental awareness among students, staff, and the wider community. Number 3, assessment and recommendations. A green audit involves a thorough evaluation of current practices followed by detailed recommendations for improvement, including potential green initiatives to be implemented. Next is integration with curriculum. NEP 2020 encourages incorporating environmental education into the course curriculum. So a green audit can inform the development of one sec. Of relevant courses and projects to educate students about sustainability issues. So this is my suggestion, that is, there is the internship course in every college as per the government rules. So in this internship course, you can include the green audit. Therefore, that will be considered as the value addition of your college, as well as we will get more number of people who will be expert in green audit. This is the NAC credit point. The National Assessment and Accreditation Council uses a cumulative grade point average CGPA scale of 1.5124 to grade higher educational institutions. The grades are A double plus, A plus, A. A means 3.0124. That is the A plus, and A double plus. So when you get the A double plus, that means your range is more than 3.50. And when it is the below 1.50, then that will not be considered as the NAC credit. Institutions with a CGPA below 1.5 are not accredited. How is the CGPA calculated? The sum of the 7 variables is divided by the sum of the pre-assigned weightages of the 7 criteria. That means 7 criteria are there. For example, curricular aspects, teaching, learning and evaluation, research, investigation and extension, infrastructure and learning resources, student support and progression, governance, leadership and management. Next is the institutional values and best practices. So these are the 7 variables, and it has the weightage. So this is based upon the weighted average instead of simple the average value. Why the weightages are important? Because the weightages provide separate type of values on each variable. The institutional CGPA is the deciding factor for the institution's accreditation, status, and grade. So weightage is important. What is NAC criterion 7.1.6? Criterion 7.1.6 emphasizes the regular undertaking of quality audits on environment and energy by the institution, which involves the following and holds 5 marks. Number 1, green audit, assessing environmental management practice to identify areas for improvement. Energy audit, evaluating energy consumption to optimize efficient and reduce waste. Environment audit, that is reviewing overall environmental impact and compliance with regulation. Clean and green campus, recognition or awards, striving for awards that acknowledge the institution's efforts in maintaining a sustainable campus. Number 5 is beyond campus, environmental promotions, engaging in activities that promote environmental awareness beyond the campus. So this is a very, very important, because school is located in the specific locality, and whether the school is able to generate awareness about the pro-environmental attitude and pro-environmental behavior among the people in the locality, that is also very important part. Therefore, the college should encourage some of the campaigning about green awareness by organizing procession, celebrating some day, through the speech, through the local exhibition or local mela, local fair. So this will be accounted if you can present this thing to the NAC. Why is NAC criterion important? It enhances institutional reputation. Achieving recognitions, earning clean and green campus awards enhances the institution's credibility and showcases its commitment to sustainability. Attracting talent. A strong reputation for environmental responsibility attracts quality students, faculty, and staff, enriching the academic environment. So, if you get the NAC criteria, NAC credit point, then you can tell the locality, you can tell the people, that is, you are providing, these are the facilities for the students. And you have received the recognition from the government. Another point is promote financial efficiency. reducing cost, implementing energy-saving measures identified through audits can lead to significant cost savings or utilities. Optimizing resource use, efficient use of resource reduces waste and operational cost, contributing to financial stability. That means you can clean your campus, college campus, number one. Number two, you can generate green awareness among the locality. Number three, you can showcase your college to the people. And number four, you will get the students who are very much green conscious. So implementation of activities to score under NAC criteria. Step 1. Conduct regular green audits. Green audits evaluate the environmental practices within your campus. Form a green audit committee, include faculty members, students, and external environmental experts. Assess current practices, evaluate waste management, water conservation, and energy use. Number three, identify improvement areas, highlight areas needing better practices such as reducing plastic use or improving waste segregation. Implement changes, develop and enforce policies based on audit findings to enhance sustainability. Here I like to share that is when the NAC audit team will visit your college, then you will present at least the 3 segregated dustbins are available in your college, and you are following the meaning of these 3 segregated wastage products. That should be highlighted. Usually we are not highlighting this waste segregation model. This is my suggestion. That is when the NAC visitor team, they will visit your college, then please you show them that is you are following the waste segregation system strictly. And you have to generate some of the green awareness program within the locality, and please you highlight them. Usually colleges, they are highlighting the green awareness program within the college campus. But this is my suggestion, that is please you add that is the green awareness program you have conducted for the locality. Step 2, implement energy audits. Energy audits help in understanding and optimizing energy consumption. Create an energy audit team comparing faculty, comprising faculty from engineering, facilities management, staff, and energy experts. Analyze energy consumption, monitor electricity, gas, and other energy sources. Identify inefficiencies, look for high energy consuming areas and devices. Recommend solutions, propose energy saving measures like LED lighting, energy efficient appliances, and renewable energy sources. Track progress, that is regularly review energy consumption to ensure improvements are sustained. This part is vital, and you should collect the data by the month. Therefore, you can present the dashboard to the NAC visitor. Number 3, perform environmental audits. Environmental audits assess the overall environmental impact of the institution. To execute this audit, establish an audit framework, set clear objectives and criteria for the audit. This is vital. You have to follow the research design. Okay, that means what will be your dependent variable, what will be your independent, or what will be your predictors and what will be your predicted variable, and what will be your moderator or intervening variables. Number 2, review environmental policies. Ensure the institution's policy align with environmental standards and regulations. Conduct surveys and inspection. Examine air quality, water quality, noise level, and waste management. Document findings. Keep detailed records of observations and areas for improvement. Implement recommendation. Act on audit findings to reduce environmental impact and improve compliance. Step 4, aim for clean and green campus. Recognitions, achieving recognition and awards for maintaining a clean and green campus enhances credibility to work towards these recognitions. Adopt best practices, follow recognized guidelines and standards for environmental sustainability. Engage the community, involve students, faculty, and staff in green initiatives. Document efforts, keep records of all activities, initiative, and outcomes. Apply for awards, submit application to relevant awarding bodies, showcasing your institution's efforts and achievements. Step 5, promoting environmental awareness beyond the campus. That is, partner with the local communities, collaborate with the local authorities and community groups on environmental projects. So I have suggested you, that is, please you conduct some of the internship related to the environmental project. RPRIT has developed the questionnaire measuring pro-environmental attitude and pro-environmental behavior. Mona Lisa is here. Mona Lisa has done the research on it, and RPRIT is going to start environmental psychology course, and there RPRIT will provide you the knowledge about the green audit. Conduct workshop and seminar, organize events to educate the community about sustainability practice, participate in environmental campaign, take part in or host activities such as tree planting, cleanup drives, and awareness rallies. Leverage social media use online platforms to spread awareness and share your institution's green initiative. This is the checklist. You have to prepare the checklist. Section 1, general information. What is the name of your school or institution? Or what is the location of your institution? How many students and staff members are there in your institution? What is the approximate age of your institutional buildings? So if you have uh, different buildings, then uh, at least there will be one plaque about when this building was established or founded. Section 2 is energy consumption. What type of lighting is used in your school? Fluorescent light or incandescent light? Are there any energy efficient lighting systems in place? For example, motion sensors, timers. What type of heating and cooling systems are used in your school? Are there any energy efficient HVAC system in place, that is the solar powered or geothermal? So whether you are following the solar panel in your institution, if you follow the solar panel, then definitely you will get more credit. Water consumption. What is the source of water for your institution? Municipal well or rainwater harvesting? Are there any water efficient fixtures in place, that is low flow toilets, sink, etc.? Are there any rainwater harvesting system in place? How is water waste managed in your institution? So these things are very, very important. Definitely, if you can arrange the rainwater harvesting system in your college, definitely you will get more number of credits. And if you can present, that is, uh, you are following the recycling of the water by using some technology, then definitely you will get more credit. I have seen the same thing in Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, Amrita University. I went there as the visiting faculty, and there was one hill. Usually we called it Elephant Hill, and it is most of the time covered by the cloud. Rains are very common, and they are using the rainwater for the gardening and for the uses of students in the hostel as well as in the academic buildings. Waste management. What types of waste are generated in your school? Paper, plastic, glass, food waste. Are there any recycling programs in place? Are there any composting programs in place? How is waste disposal managed in your school? Okay. Here, school means any educational institution. I have told you, that is, please you maintain the 3 bins, and that is red, blue, and the green. There will be the three bins are there, or red, yellow, green. I have seen this system in Japan. When I visited Japan, there I have seen that is they are maintaining these type of bins on the road, and people from the different houses, they are collecting their wastage and they are putting the wastage as per the segregation. Section 5, transportation. What modes of transportation are used by students and staff? Driving, walking, cycling, public transport. Are there any incentives for using sustainable transportation, that is carpooling, bike to work programs? Are there any electric or hybrid vehicles used by the school? How is transportation related waste managed in your school? Now, I visited IIT Chennai, IIT Madras, and there I have seen that is they are using the electric vehicles within the campus. Okay. Another thing, in many institutions, you will find more number of cars. So if you find the more number of cars instead of less number of cycle, okay, then you can think that is the environmental degradation occurs due to the car factor. Land use and biodiversity. What percentage of your school's grounds are dedicated to green space? When we visit the school or the colleges, most of the time we find that is there is no green. Total places are covered by the academic buildings, offices, etc. So you have to show some of the green space. Are there any gardens or green roofs on school property? Are there any native plant species used in landscaping? How is biodiversity conserved in your school? Environmental education. Is environmental education included in your school's curriculum? Are there any environmental clubs or extracurricular activities? Are there any partnership with local environmental organizations? How is environmental awareness promoted in your school? So these are the 4 points. These 4 points are very, very important if you want to get high credit for the NAC. Policy and management. Is there any environmental policy in place at your school? Are there any sustainability goals or targets set by your school? Is there a sustainability committee or team in your place? How is environmental performances monitored and reported in your school? So these are the policies, and you have to fix one committee who will deal with these policy issues so that your institution is able to implement these policies or not. Now, this is the statistical analysis. And when the planners, they will get more number of data. Maybe they have visited 200 colleges, and that data they have. Then how do they do some analysis for the green audit purpose? So here is a data frame. First one is the facility, building A, building B, building C, like that. Next is energy consumption. That data you can collect from the institution. Water consumption, water generation, waste generation, recycling, transportation emission, land use, certification, and employee engagement. So these are some of the categorical data as well as some of the numeric data. And when you want to find out the descriptive analysis of the data, before that, you have to view the data frame. So this is the command, and print also the data frame. The data frame includes variables related to energy consumption, water consumption, waste generation, recycling rate, transportation emission, land use, certification, and employee engagement. View the data frame or print, then you will get the data frame. Descriptive statistics calculate means, medians, and standard deviations for continuous variable like energy consumption and water consumption. So there you can make one data frame about the energy consumption and the water consumption. And then you can get the descriptive statistics using summary command. Correlation analysis examine the relationships between variables like energy consumption, water consumption, and waste generation using correlation coefficient. Again, you can make the data frame of these three variables, and then you can find out the correlation among them. Regression analysis model the relationship between variables like energy consumption and certification of employee engagement and recycling rate using linear regression or logistic regression. Regression analysis, here is the model. LM means linear modeling. Energy consumption. Energy consumption is your predicted variable, and the certification, that is your independent variable. And then you can get the summary of the model, and then you can find out the regression coefficient. Next is the cluster analysis. Group facilities based on their environmental performance using clustering algorithm like K-means. That means you have the 200 colleges, and now you want to find out, that is, which colleges are better, which colleges are moderate, and which colleges are low. If you want to find out, you want to classify the colleges based upon the green audit, then you can do this K-means cluster analysis. Principal component analysis, it reduces the dimensionality of the data and identify underlying patterns using PCA. So you can do the PCA, that is principal component analysis, to identify the latent phenomena or the strong predictors for predicting the green audit. that you can find out through this. Because when you find that is you have the more number of indicators, maybe you have the 30 indicators or 50 indicators or 100 indicators. And these 100 indicators, they are correlated with each other in some way. Then you have to find out that is the latent relationship among the different indicators. Therefore, you can find out the specific dimensions. Maybe out of 100 indicators, you have received only the 5 independent variables. Okay, 5 independent factors you have observed. Then you can use these 5 independent factors for interpreting your data. So by adopting sustainable practices and aligning with NAC criterion 7.1.6, institutions enhance their reputation, ensure compliance, and contribute to a healthier planet, fostering a culture of environmental responsibility for future generations. So this is all about today's presentation. I hope that is this discussion has initiated some of the curiosity among our students. And if you want to share some of your observations or comments, you can share. Okay, Gautam, do you add something?
Sir, just I yes, enjoyed this session very much. Sir, one thing I want to add or just request to incorporate. Sir, e-waste. E-waste is a very important phenomenon nowadays. In every college educational institution, a lot of waste are being created out of this e-waste, and disposal or management of this waste is also a challenge for this institution, for any institution. So, sir, I think if we include this e-waste in this green audit system, then I think it should be a complete one. So, can I? If I am wrong, sir, can then modify it, sir. Sir,
No.
yes.
In my presentation, I have added the waste segregation, waste
Yeah.
management. I have added them.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
You have added.
whatever you have told, that is very much true, because
Mm,
I have seen some
mm,
of the NAC visit team,
mm.
and it appears to me that this waste segregation, mm, the colleges, they are not showing to the
Yes, sir.
visitors.
Yes,
And
sir.
there is a playground and the college campus, you will find lot of the papers, wastage papers are here and there. That should not be. And you have to maintain the 3 types of dustbins that I have told you. That is, if you can follow these 3 types of dustbins, the uh, NAC team, they will be happy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, we generally maintain. Sir, one important thing I want to mention that you have incorporated and you have emphasized also the clean campus or the clean practices now will not be limited within the institution, but it also will be included in also community also, nearby
Very
community
good.
also. And
Yeah.
sir, that's why I think it is mainly in my institution. Generally, we follow or the adopting any village, nearby village, through our
Hmm.
in NSS wings of our college. national
Wow, very good.
national savings scheme. We have
National
adopted
Service Scheme.
no, national service scheme. Through this wing, we have adopted 2 villages, and we always go to this village with our NSS wing and award the residents of these villages about different green good practices. It may be the high, maybe also the issue related to health also, which is also highly related to environmental good environmental practices. And said the NACPR team also visited, and they also gave the emphasis about this aspect. Yes, these green practices not only included in your institution. We are happy to see that your college is also involved with the community and has some contribution with that community. So they
Wow,
mentioned it. I said,
beautiful.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Community encouragement, that is very important because uh, your institution cannot survive. Your institution will find lot of the protest among the community people if you are not able to involve the community.
Yes, sir.
This is my perception in Rauda Ramakrishna Mission. I
Yes,
was
sir.
brought up in Rauda Ramakrishna Mission. I have seen that
Oh,
is
sir.
our
Very.
founder, Swami Purnanandaji Maharaj. He paid much attention to the locality, local people, and we are celebrating different festivals and we involve the local people so that
Yes, sir.
there will be no conflict with the local people and the community. And if you study our uh, Indian Statistical Institute philosophy, and there you can find out that is the Professor Prashant Chandra Mahalanobish.
Yes, sir.
He paid much attention to the local community development about the statistics by implementing different uh, programs by implementing. That means our if you visit our institute, you will find that is the institute uh, building color. That is the director's building. It is gray and it is totally full of green. It is full of green. And Professor Malanovish, he thought that is Indian Statistical Institute will work at the highest level of education, but people will think, the community will think it is very simple. Their lifestyle is very simple. So they cannot understand. Then there will be no conflict between the institution's values and the community values. So that was his vision. But nowadays the situation is different. That is another issue for the security purpose. But it was her it was his vision basically.
Yes.
And Rabindranath Tagore, he also thought of the same thing. That is, we have to spread the values of Vishwabharati to the community so that there will be no conflict between the Vishwabharati values and the values of the community. Our PRIT is also following the same principle. We are following the community values, what the community demands. So there will be no conflict between the community and the RPRIT values. So this part is vital for survival and also for maintaining the conflict management with the community. Thank you, Gautam, for your addition. Now I am requesting
Okay.
Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, do you want to add something?
Sir, we can also collect the data from this environmental thing, and we can also do the data analysis, sir. Have you surveyed it? What you presented, sir?
Hmm.
You did some analysis on the data, sir.
Very good. Very good observation. That is, we have to conduct some of the survey
Yeah.
among the people about their pro-environmental attitude and pro-environmental behavior. And we have to find out whether there is any gap between the attitude and the behavior. If there is a gap, then what are the underlying reasons and what are the demographic conditions where we find the gap is very high and where the gap is very low. Accordingly, we have to design a green awareness program for the people, for the respondents also. So this is my suggestion. We can do the micro as well as the macro approach related to the green audit. Thank you, Mona Lisa. Now here is one iPhone. I do not know who is that person. Uh, Hello, iPhone.
Hello, sir. It's Umesh Shinde.
Okay. Now please you add something and you tell about yourself.
Yes, sir. My name is Umesh Shinde. I'm from Mumbai, and currently I'm working as a visiting faculty to different institutes, like NMIMS and Somag College. Uh, I guess the model is pretty explanatory, sir. I guess you have included all the things, uh, like how it can be a roadmap for the institutions to tap on green practices at institution level. One of the pointers I wanted to add here was, uh, in one of the slides you mentioned that it's gonna increase the reputation of the institution.
Hmm.
So as we always, when we talk about measurement of something, we talk about some biases also. So in the similar lines, what if the institutions are uh, doing the audits but just showing the data which is just showcasing the green practices and not the ones which are not supporting the green practices? So how to deal with that?
Yeah, this is a very, very good suggestion that you have pointed out. So two things are important. One is the random visit.
Right.
Another one is the uh, studying the all the green practices in the college. For example, whether there will be any there was any procession or there is any green award to the community. For example, what Gautam has pointed out, they have adopted 2 villages for the green awareness. So this is the data. That data will be available. Another one is the random visit.
Okay.
And these two things may help some idea, at least to check the data veracity.
Yeah, because if we just put the importance on reputation of the institution, institutions might just focus on that, like taking these practices as just to showcase the reputation of the institution and not actually contributing to the environment.
Very good idea, very good suggestion you have given. Once upon a time, I did one research under the World Bank, but that is not the green issue. That is the India Population Project. And I have shown that is what the government is projecting about the population control and what is the actual situation and
Yeah.
where is the gap I have shown this thing. For that reason, my suggestion is to encourage green audit internship in the different colleges. So
Okay.
if you can provide the internship to the students about green audit, so they will learn many things. They will learn not only the green awareness, but also they will learn the financial management of the green, and uh, again how to change the community, and we have developed the pro-environmental attitude and pro-environmental behavior questionnaire we have developed, and we tested its validity. Now it is a time to spread the knowledge through the environmental psychology program. Once upon a time, RPRIT has conducted environmental psychology, maybe during the COVID period.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, now I am preparing one book on environmental psychology based upon our syllabus, and wherein we can incorporate this green audit. Okay, thank you
Okay, sir.
everybody for your very valuable suggestions. I hope your suggestions will be incorporated in near future, and many people are following our YouTube videos, so they will make the comment based upon your observation. Now I am requesting Mona Lisa to conclude the session with the prayer.
Yes, sir. Please close your hands, all of you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnascha Purnamadaya Purnameva Basisyate. Om Santi Santi Santi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mona Lisa.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you all. Now I am closing the session. Happy Republic Day again.